up, everybody? Well, I got another Steam Deck OLED and LCD gameplay video for you guys today. And today, we're gonna try LEGO The Lord of the Rings. I already tested The Hobbit out, and it played The Hobbit pretty decently. I thought you couldn't change the resolution at first, but that was just me being stupid. So I went back and at least got some screen recorded gameplay at the correct resolution, and then showed what it would be like just at the default at the end during the camera. Kind of switcherooed it. Most of the time I do defaults on the camera or screen recorded, and then go and do like the lower settings or whatever on the camera recorded portion, but I mean, kind of still did it in a way, just we got lower resolution, whatnot. Second time around, just no more FPS because both were locked at 60. Because it's a pretty easy game to run. I'm pretty sure this was an Xbox 360 game, if I remember correctly. So, seeing as though this thing is just about as powerful as a PS4, should have no problem playing it. Now, this one, surprisingly, says it's not supported. That's very curious. I'm imagining it uses the same engine, probably still DirectX 9, all that good stuff. So why would this one not be supported but the other one was? Very curious. So we'll give it a shot, and if it doesn't work, I'll show you what it does, and we'll move on to the Ally, which is the one that did the worst on the first game that we tried. It was like terrible lag, terrible stutter, and then eventually, no matter what you did, it would just crash. You could not play from like long at all. And the Ally X was even worse. That one you couldn't even get any actual gameplay without it crashing. The Z1 Extreme at least let me get into the game and somewhat walk around in a very horrible manner for a little while, but then it too crashed. So I'm kind of curious how this game does, if it's gonna be more of the same or if it's gonna be just fine on everything. But hey, we're not gonna find out if I keep yakking. So let's go shut up and let's go find out what it's gonna do. All right, so here's the settings we're gonna run with. Just 720p, high textures. Instead of low, it can handle it no problem. This is like a 360 game after all. Now it does seem to have a stutter every now and again, though it does seem to do slightly better, at least in the beginning, versus the Hobbit. But once you get a little further, the stutters do start showing up a little bit. Not unplayable by any means, but definitely not great either for the experience. But in any case, why don't we hop in and see what it's like on the LCD here.
It began with the forging of the Great Rings. 3 were given to the elves, immortal, wisest and fairest of all beings. 7 to the dwarf lords, great miners and craftsmen of the mountain halls. And 9 rings were gifted to the race of men who above all else desire power. For within these rings was bound the strength and will to govern each race. But they were all of them deceived, for another ring was made. In the land of Mordor, in the fires of Mount Doom, the Dark Lord Sauron forged in secret a master ring to control all others. 1 ring to rule them all. But there were some who resisted. A last alliance of men and elves marched against the armies of Mordor, and on the slopes of Mount Doom, they fought for the freedom of Middle-earth. was near. But the power of the ring could not be undone. Was in this.
Now for the OLED, and right away you can see why this is not a supported game. We have lots of graphical anomalies. Now beyond those, if you can deal with those, it's definitely playable in the FPS department. There's a stutter every now and again, but that would bother me. And yeah, if you suffer from like, what is that, epilepsy or some other form of seizures or something, I don't think they would like that very much. But regardless, let's get some gameplay.
Yes, it's all in hand. All the arrangements are made. I'm old, Gandalf. I need a holiday. You will keep an eye on Frodo, won't you?
2 eyes, as often as I can spare them.
I'm leaving everything to him.
What about this ring of yours? Is that staying too?
You're right, Gandalf. The ring must go to Frodo.
Bilbo. The ring is still in your pocket.
Yes. Goodbye, Gandalf.
Goodbye, dear Bilbo.
The road goes ever and on down.
Till our next meeting.
Bilbo! Gandalf? He's gone, hasn't he?
He's gone to stay with the elves. One ring to rule them all. One ring to find them. One ring to bring them all. And in the darkness, find them. This is the One Ring, forged by the Dark Lord Sauron. Sauron needs only this ring to cover all the lands of a second darkness. Frodo, he must never find it. Get down. Confound it all, Samwise Gamgee! Have you been eavesdropping?
I ain't been dropping no eaves, sir, honest. Oh! What must I do?
Wait for the village tree. I'll be waiting for you at the Inn of the Prancing Pony. I must see the head of my order. You'll know what to do. Keep it secret. Keep it safe.
Now we should get a little camera recorded gameplay here. Well, so far so good. I was like stuck there. Alright, let's just leave. There we go.
Into the fire!
No.
Destroy it!
No.
Isildur!
But the hearts of men are easily corrupted, and the Ring of Power has a will of its own. It betrayed Isildur to his death. And some things that should not have been forgotten were lost. For 2,500 years.
So this is probably
the
why
ring
they say
passed
it's
out of all
not
knowledge.
supported. It does weird, goofy flashes with the freaking graphics and stuff. I thought stuff was looking a little wonky in that cave area back there. So it seems playable, sound-wise and everything, but some graphics might be a little wonky.
Deep into the tunnels of the misty mountains.
So there we go. We got our answer. It
For
seems like whatever.
500
It doesn't
years,
like water.
Poisoned his mind.
See, I'm not. I probably wouldn't want to play like that. But hey, some people might not give a shit about little things like that. Huh?
It was picked up by the most unlikely creature imaginable.
What's this?
A hobbit. Bilbo Baggins of the Shire.
What's wrong?
I like how they put like the little picture in the ring of like the Tower of Sauron's eye and all that shit. That was a nice touch. Hey, and we completed the prologue. Farther than I got in the first game. And with that, we can also go and move on to the OLED, I think. Well, alright. Now for some OLED camera recorded gameplay. And it's a shame that it's got graphical anomalies. Because it seems like it plays quite well other than that. So if you can get past those and not care about them, go for it. It's not super crashy or anything. But for me, it's a little distracting. I wouldn't like that very much, but I'm not everybody. Some people might not give two craps about that. Aha, I'm punching the wheat. At least I think those are wheat. I guess maybe those could be, no, they got leaves. I was gonna say maybe those are like fiery light post thingies. But no, I think it's corn. Man, they really want you to destroy everything. You can get so much of this frickin' money or whatever the hell it's supposed to be from doing this. Or actually, no, I bet you we could destroy that carrot thing too. How much you want to bet? Oh shit. There we go. Hey, you gotta be quick with it though. Interesting. Oh no. Oh wait, it's just them, I forgot. For some reason I thought they were getting attacked or ambushed by freaking goblins already. A bunch of shenanigans.
Close. I think I've broken something. Huh?
Huh.
Get off the road! Quick!
Gotta be really quiet. You don't want to be caught. What the fuck? There we go. I got too close before. And it was probably telling me to do something else, but I just couldn't read it because of the stat window. At least I got sound now. When I had it hooked up to the capture, I forgot to turn subtitles on, so I had no idea what the hell was going on. That's completely deaf. Alright. Alright, we just gotta wait for him to move. Okay. Oh, okay. You can't really fall off. I keep forgetting I can, like, destroy all this shit for money.
Late, and Gandalf the Grey rides to Isengard, seeking my...
Alright, though. I'd say this is probably a great time to go wrap this video on up. Well, alright guys, that's a wrap for The Lord of the Rings, or Lego The Lord of the Rings to be precise. And now we know why it says it's unsupported. It has graphical anomaly. Now, other than those, everything else seems to work just fine. But, I don't know, that takes a lot out of the game for me personally. But, hey, I'm not everybody. Some people might not care about that stuff. They just want to play, and this is the only system they have, and they're totally okay with that. So, now they at least know the game starts and runs. It just has some issues, and that's why it is the way it is. Kind of funny, though. It seems like it's built on the exact same engine as the last game, yet that game's verified has none of those issues that I remember. Yet this one for some reason does, even though it's newer and should have less issues. I don't know, it just doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me, but hey, it is what it is. Hopefully it'll be playable one day, or who knows, maybe with a different proton layer, it gets rid of those. I don't know. Some people have found stuff like that, where if they fiddle and go through like 100 different protons, one specific one works for some odd reason, and then none of the other ones do. It's very strange. But me, I definitely don't have the time to be doing all that. So if anybody does know a way to get rid of those, let me know so I can let other people know. And maybe get some footage without all of the random flashy, freaking seizure-inducing graphical anomalies. But either way, that is all for this video though, so it's time to go move on to the allies and see if it also just sucks like the first game did. First game, totally unplayable on those, for whatever reason. So if this one has graphical anomalies and whatnot, maybe it's different enough to where the allies will actually play it just fine now. Or they might do what they did in the first game. I guess we'll find out, won't we? But either way, that's all for this video. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, because I sure as hell enjoyed making it for you guys. And until the next video, Peace out, guys.